Hello and welcome to a Blaseball Statistical History, a look at the Canada Moist Talkers development across the discipline era. We meet the Canada Moist Talkers in Season 1 with their slogan, "Spray it, don't say it." Their lineup has a reasonable level of skill, but the rotation is patchy. In Season 1, the Moist Talkers finished just outside the top half of the league, but managed to get a positive win record all the same. In Season 2, they did much better, coming second in their division and joint fifth in the league. They head into the postseason, where they are knocked out in round 1 by the eventual champions, the Pies. During the season, they face an incineration, as Trevino Merritt is replaced by Simon Haley. In the election, they steal Polka Dot Patterson from the Crabs. The addition of Polka Dot does good things for the rotation. The team have a similar performance to Season 2, coming joint 6th in the league and top of their division. They qualify for the postseason, where once again they lose in round 1 to the Pies. They face 2 more incinerations, as Lachlan Shelton replaces Kennedy Allstott and Ziwa Mueller replaces Tyler Violet. There are 2 yummy and 1 allergic peanut reaction. Then in the election, the Jazz Hands win a blessing, which is meant to impair the Moist Talkers' base running, but misfires and instead improves it. There is a touch of improvement in the lineup heading into Season 4. The Moist Talkers slip a position in their division, but stay the same in the league, once again heading into the postseason, where this time they lose in round 1 to eventual champions, the Tigers. A feedback swap sees Joe Voorhees trade places with Workman Gloom from the Shoe Thieves, and in the election, the team are able to impair the vibes of the rest of their division. The alternate decree sees a decrease in stars for both lineup and rotation. Holding steady at 6th overall, the team make it past round 1 of the postseason to the League Series, where they are knocked out by the Jazz Hands. Their lineup gets a reverb, and in the election, they win a blessing to make themselves immune from incinerations in the next season. They also move into the new Mild High division. The reverb has put more of the batting power towards the start of the lineup, but not significantly enough to be an advantage. The Moist Talkers fare far worse in Season 6, slipping to joint 11th in the league. They have a negative blood rain, as well as 3 feedback events, sending Richmond Harrison to the Tigers, Lachlan Shelton to the Shoe Thieves, and Hobbs Kane to the Pies. The feedback swaps are a big benefit for the team, seeing the later part of the lineup power up. Season 7 is a hard one for the team, as they slip down to 16th in the league. But it gets harder still as they are caught up in the event known as Ruby Tuesday. Across the season, 7 of the Moist Talkers players were unstable. But in the course of 2 games, 3 of their players were incinerated. Elijah Bates after instability chained to them. Then Kiki Familia, despite not being unstable, meaning they officially had the shortest Blaseball career of just 5.1 innings. And then Antonio Wallace after instability chained to them. Workman Gloom was incinerated later in the season, but also as a result of instability. Besides this, there were some negative blood rains and 4 parties, and at the end of the season, Polka Dot Patterson was shelled. In the election, Jesus Koch won Skorpla's fireproof jacket. It was Skorpla's incineration that had caused the instability of Antonio Wallace. The team also had shame put on them by the Fridays. These events left a very different looking team, and weaker for it. Season 8 puts the Moist Talkers at 12th in the league and 4th in their division. The season is a busy one, as 2 of their players become flickering, and both result in a feedback. However, Eugenia Garbage comes right back. They have a negative blood rain, but then 4 parties. In the election, all the Moist Talkers fans get 10,000 peanuts each. This leaves the team much the same as the previous season. The team gain a place in the league in Season 9, ending at 11th. 4 of their players experience repeating, and they get 2 feedback swaps, gaining Jalen Hotdog Fingers from the Garages in exchange for Ortiz Morse, and then sending her to the Shoe Thieves in exchange for Beasley Gloom. This is followed by 8 parties for the team. And, at the end of the normal season, Polka Dot Patterson is unshelled by the monitor. The election is also a success, and the Moist Talkers win 4 blessings. They improve their hitting by 10%, and the tacos. Once again, they win 10,000 peanuts for their fans. Beans McBlase's power and max vibes were improved, and Cedric Spliff's defense was maxed out. However, the team did also suffer 5th base and shame. The team is hugely stronger heading into Season 10, and they have also gained a Siphon, Fire Eater and Friend of Crows in Beans McBlaze, Fish Summer and Jenkins Good. This new, stronger team rockets up to the top of their league, heading their division and coming 2nd overall. They also set a new personal best record. However, they are knocked out of the postseason in round 1 by the wildcard Millennials. Siphon works out well, as there are a few positive blood rains for the team. In the election, they move division into the mild low, swapping with the Pies. Once in the mild low, the Shoe Thieves welcome them by boosting their shadows. Then, as a result of the Shelled One's defeat, the team gain York Silk. Their lineup now a player longer, but with a player as skilled as Silk, this can only be a good thing. And once again, they sit pretty at 2nd in the league, heading into the postseason, where they lose in round 1 to the Magic. Black Hole Weather treats them fairly well, but Sun 2 is a definite bonus, as they activate it 4 times more than their opponents. In the election, they gain the Hierophant as their Arcana. In the Discipline era, the Moist Talkers faced 7 incinerations, the joint highest of any team. They also had 9 feedbacks and 1 reverb. They had 1 shelled player, but they were released by the monitor, and so not lost to the Shelled One's pods. In fact, the Moist Talkers only gained from the pods. Peanuts were also on their side, as they had 2 yummy to 1 allergic reaction. 16 party time boosts helped, but Blood Rain was slightly more negative than positive. The team played in 6 postseasons, only progressing past round 1 once. They won 11 blessings, benefited from 2, and were affected by 4 more. They also changed their slogan to Talk Spit, Get Hits. The team ends the era in a very strong position, having been at the top of the league for 2 seasons running. They have a strong collection of batters, and whilst some of the rotation could use a little improvement, it is not enough to be a disadvantage. Thank you for joining me for another Blaxplanation. I'll be back with more Blaseball fun and facts soon, but until then, rejoice, play ball.